Yeah, Joyce, investigators have not yet said how this man is connected to the victims, but nearly 80% of all violated no-contact protection orders are domestic violence related. Unfortunately, it is a common crime and one of the most dangerous crimes law enforcement responds to.
If an officer is going to get shot, it ain't going to be a bank robbery that shoots you. It's going to be a domestic violence situation.
Monday afternoon, Pierce County Sheriff deputies arrived as a man was stabbing people outside a home. This happening just before law enforcement could serve him with a no-contact order. Retired King County Sheriff and King 5 law enforcement analyst John Urquhart says domestic violence is frequent.
Maybe every week you might go to a violation of a protective order. Certainly every month, every couple of weeks.
If this is confirmed to be domestic violence, it's now part of a grisly statistic that impacts millions. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 10 men experience domestic violence nationwide. In Washington state in 2024, there were over 65,000 cases of domestic violence. 74 involved murder.
When someone is choosing to leave the situation, when they're taking action to leave, to get safe, that's when we see the most domestic violence homicides happen.
Elizabeth Montoya is with the Washington State Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault. She says a no-contact order can be helpful, but ultimately,
a protection order is a piece of paper, right? It relies on the person who's already chosen to use violence deciding to comply, and not everyone does.
While in this case, the protective order was not enough to save the victims, both of the experts you just heard from say it can still be a powerful tool. It can dissuade someone, require them to surrender guns, and be a wake-up call for abusers. Joyce.
And Christian, just for context, the law treats domestic violence very seriously, right?
Yeah, it does, and it's a high priority for law enforcement to serve a protective order as soon as possible, often within 24 to 48 hours. Urquhart made the striking point that homicide, burglary, and rape are not mandatory arrests, but domestic violence is.
Interesting. Christian, thank you. So if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence and you need help or support, the National Domestic Violence Hotline is available 24 hours a day. Just call this number that you see right here, 1-800-799-7233. All calls are confidential.